This is Farhan, the boy who brought light to leprosy. A tiny bit of compassion can light up the darkest places, even a leprosy colony. Farhan was only 11 years old. He liked playing with his brothers and sisters and the other kids in his village. Then, it happened. A small red lump started growing on his face. It worried Mother. She didn't say why. But the doctor did. Leprosy. Yep, leprosy is still a thing. Usually you only hear about it in old Bible stories, but over 200,000 people are actually diagnosed with it every year, including in the United States, Europe, and Australia. Over 60% of all cases, however, are in India, which is where Farhan lived. Good news is, it's now relatively easy to treat. Bad news is, not if you're a boy in rural India. He could only be treated in a hospital far away from home, and that hospital was in a leprosy colony. The building was stifling hot and filled with beds. Older men sat on those beds, gaunt and wasted away. Many could barely walk, their bodies ravaged by the same disease Farhan had. Tears streaming down her face, Farhan's mother was forced to leave him there. Treatments would take around a year. Now, Farhan could have sunk into his bed, pulled the covers over his head, and given in to despair. People far healthier and wealthier than him have done so. Only, he didn't. He got up. He befriended the other patients. He used his strength to help them to the dressing room where their wounds could be treated. He helped staff and visitors any way he could. During a severe flood, he helped move the other patients and displaced villagers, as well as their belongings, to the second floor of the hospital where they would be safe and dry. He was soaking wet but did not stop until everyone was helped, one of the staff members reported. This is the kind of person he is. Farhan is seen as a light in the hospital. He has the biggest smile and most joyous laugh for a child in his condition. Even the tiniest bit of compassion can light up the darkest places. What's more, Farhan was able to join a school run by Rising Star Outreach, a non-profit. Rising Star treats leprosy and provides education for the children of people afflicted with the disease who are typically shunned by their communities. Instead of generational poverty, these schools empower and provide opportunities for those children, who are then able to change the entire trajectory of their families. In fact, some have observed that getting leprosy could actually be a blessing for a child like Farhan, as they are able to get educational opportunities they never would have received in their home villages. Crazy, right? Leprosy becoming a blessing for an 11-year-old kid? Normally, yes, but incredible things happen when people help others, even if those people are on the other side of the world. Because even the tiniest bit of compassion can light up the darkest places. It's been 6 years since Farhan's weeping mother dropped him off at that hospital. The treatments worked. So did the schooling. Farhan is healthy and happy. He's training to become an electrician, a job that will improve conditions for his entire family. And there are thousands more children like him out there right now. Rising Star Outreach wants to help all of them, but they need your help. Over the past 23 years, Rising Star Outreach has helped in over 60 leprosy colonies across India. In 2023, they provided over 50,000 medical services, 9,000 wound care treatments, 12,000 leprosy screenings, and supported the education of 800 children. And with your assistance, they can help even more. Help end leprosy and its stigma in our lifetimes for Farhan and thousands of children like him. Sponsor a child through Rising Star Outreach. Because a tiny bit of compassion can light up the darkest places. Join us.